Hey everybody, it's me, Super Paul Games. How are you all doing? Welcome back to our personal space. I was just enjoying some yogurt. I spilled it on my thumb, so it was like eating yogurt jizz on my thumb. Oh, yogurt jizz. That's the classy way I like to start this LP. So our heroine, Fartarella, is thinking, she's back at her mechanic's workshop, there were some days we just had to stay inside because of the strong solar? For some reason I read that as odor. Because of the strong farts I let out. Because of the strong solar flares. They had a prediction system that usually let us know about an hour or two ahead of time so we could be prepared for your farts or for the sun flares. But one day, it didn't work. Oh, no one was ready for that. Started as a normal work day when Dr. Lily's voice came over the radio. I have had like 20 different voices for her. Attention all colonists! That's the wrong voice. Attention all colonists, this is Dr. Lily. My voice changes because sometimes I get balls put in, sometimes I get them pulled out. Whatever, I got a lot of free time. A strong solar flare has just started. Get inside now. I repeat, bitches, there's a solar flare in progress. Please get indoors. We better not be stuck indoors with Brennan. The radio admitted, we're already pregnant with another man's baby, though, jackoffs, so it's not like he can impregnate us. The radio emitted a strong burst of static noise. And I could barely make out anything else she said. Close the... Stay... Further notice... That noise was me... Peeing everywhere. A computer pad's also popped up with a notification from her. We get it, Lily. We get it, Dr. Lily. That's strange. Usually we have more warning than this. Hopefully everyone can get inside in time. Oh, I'm mad about it. We closed the windows and turned off all unnecessary electronics. Nice sweatpants, dude. Way to really work on your way to come in. Brendan and I had been watching Mr. Prone show us his method for twisting wire together to use the least amount of metal as possible. I'm afraid you're stuck here for a while. Dr. Lily said there's a solar flare going on. What? I haven't heard anything about that. Isn't it weird that my voice is a lot like your internal monologue? I hadn't really thought about it before. How do you know what I sound like on the inside? And at that moment, I realized things would never be the same. Cue the Wonder Years theme. They just announced it on the radio. I don't know why we didn't have an earlier warning this time. I don't know. Dr. Lily was maybe busy taking care of the you-know-what hole, not paying attention to the early warning system. I can't stay here. I gotta make sure Natalia's safe. I don't even know my wife's name. Somebody pooped on my face. Oh, wait, that's my mole. Never mind. Please calm down. I'm sure your wife knows what to do. Natalia always forgets to turn the radio on. She might not even know there's a flare. Mateo's at home with her. I tried contacting his family on the radio, but either the radiation from the flare was interfering with their transmission, or her radio was off. I couldn't connect my computer pad to the wireless network either. Mr. Perron was getting more and more distraught. I was worried he was going to try and leave, and I wasn't sure I could stop him. You know what? Realistically, I don't blame the guy, though. He's already had, like, one kid die, right? He's already had one kid die, and now he's worried about his other kid and his wife. I'd be a little concerned, too. Oh, come down, please. Everything will be just fine. Would you like to touch my sweatpants? No, I don't want to touch your sweatpants. You don't understand. You can't understand. If you had a family, you salesman son of a bitch, you know that I'd have to be there. Brendan just looked at Mr. Perot, a curious expression on his face. Finally, he nodded. I'll go make sure everything's all right with your family. No, you're going to try to bone my wife. You can't do that. The radiation is too strong. It's alright. What do we got? Let him go. I don't care. But he's right. I don't have a family. I don't have special skills. I'm replaceable. Exactly. And you've got to protect your babies, so you can't go. Maybe we could get mutant baby powers. Is that how solar flares work? Oh, man. I really want him to go die, to be honest. I really, really want him to go die. But you know what? I think Fartarella wouldn't be as callous as I think she would try and stop him. It's not worth sacrificing yourself over! Oh! Lady problems! I'll be fine, and if not, well, at least I've done some good here. That's a terrible impression. I don't even know what language I made up for him. He lives in his own magic world, the Brennans. I watch him leave. The weather was deceptively placid. Bright sun, a cool breeze, trees, branches waving, like they're at a Grateful Dead concert. The deadly radiation was completely invisible, like my farts. Neither Mr. Perone nor I talked. We just silently farted. We couldn't do anything else. We were too nervous. Tweep. The radio crackled every 10 minutes, but we could barely make out that it was Dr. Lily repeating her warning. The second time she repeated her warning, the radio came on just minutes later. Futurella! Futurella! Perone House! Got everyone inside. There was... But we... Anyway, repeat, we're okay. He did it? I let out a breath. I hadn't realized I'd been holding in a butt breath. Little shit in my pants. Mr. Perone smiled and asked me to hand him the radio. Great, Brennan's a hero now. Thank you, Brennan. Earlier what I said was wrong. You do have a family here. Just don't fuck my wife, asshole. You're a part of ours now. You're the baby. Make him wear a diaper. There was silence and static. He better not be fucking my wife. Thank you. The flare was over in a few more hours after. This is why I don't read audiobooks or perform them. The flare was over after a few more hours, and Mr. Perone went home, but I insisted on Brendan going to the clinic. I bet his balls fried off. He threw up on the way there. Ha ha! I could see some burns on his face and neck. The doctor treated his burns and gave him some medicine and said he would be probably fine as long as he was extra careful to avoid any radiation exposure in the next few weeks. I was impressed that he had risked himself for a family he wasn't particularly close to, but maybe it was that desire for closeness that led him to do such a thing in the first place. Don't be too impressed. It hadn't even occurred to me to go out in the solar flare to help Mr. Perone. Was that because I was more selfish or just not as stupid? What if it was my family out there? Would I have sacrificed my health to help them out? Well, for what it's worth there, Fardarella, you got a baby inside of you. You're protecting your family by staying inside there. It wasn't something I had ever had to think about before. Man, that was... I don't know. It wasn't harrowing because I didn't care if Brennan died. Jack off, will you teach me how to ride a horse? You don't know how to ride a horse? I assume there's more to it than just sitting there and holding the reins. Well, yeah, there's a lot actually, but I'd be happy to teach you. We decided that every weekend this month we'd have a riding lesson. He started at the very beginning. Is she gonna practice on you? Alright, firstly, start on me. Ride me, baby. I'm a horse! Oh, she's gonna ride me! No, Jackoff, I guess I can go both ways! Oh, lady parts on my back. Makes me feel good. Now, you can't just jump on Letty and start riding. Better not with that fat ass! Approach her from the left side. Yeah, don't blindside me, fat ass. And let her get to know you a bit. Try talking to her. Yes, think about my feelings. What should I say? Just say, hey there, good girl, or something like that. Is that why you say that to me in the bedroom? The words don't matter as much as the intent behind them. Why don't the words matter? Horses are smart, but they don't know words. I hear everything you say, even the hurtful things. They can only sense your emotions, so if you're calm and in charge, Letty will be calm too. I didn't even get on Letty the first lesson. He taught me to saddle and bridle her, and when to brush her and feed her, and what would scare her or annoy her. So you just sit around scaring and annoying her? It was cute to see how much he loved that horse. I love him too. You complete me, Jackoff. He knew just what she liked. What? I don't know if that's creepy or just very good stewardship of the horse. Hey, Fardarella, would you like to go into town with me? You're going into town? That's a rare occasion. I'm taking a load of extra food to the storehouse, you know? Sure, I'll go with you. We walked beside Letty, who was pulling the wagon. I like pulling things. Oh, put it in me. Restrain me. Oh, I like that. Whip me. I've been a bad horse. We talked and laughed, and when we dropped off the food, we saw Ilian and Sarah. Wow, they're mighty close. Hey, Sarah.
Wow, you got Jack off to come to town. I like living in town. There's shelves. Sometimes I sit on the shelves and pretend I'm a product. I was like, Elaine, will you pick me? And he's like, quit that. And I'm like, yeah, you would. Did you pretend to be sick or something? I'm like, I don't know.
No, he came on his own, believe it or not. Hey, I'm working hard on the farm. I don't have time to come to town all the time. Well, since you're here, would you like to come over and see our house? No. Say no. Say no. Hurt his feelings.
Yeah, 'cause it's so different from all the other prefabs house. Kinda is, I drew a picture of myself in the corner. I gave myself a machine gun, but it looks like a dildo. But whatever, I call it my deal gun.
I was trying to be nice.
Our house is like totally boring, dipshit. Maybe we could play like a game or something. I like Uno.
Thanks, that would be fun, right, Jackoff? Yeah, look at Jackoff. Who hasn't been there at some time when you're dating someone and they have annoying idiot friends and the person you're dating wants to go hang out with them as a couple? You're like, oh, great. I really don't want to do this, but I love her and I really don't want to do this. Yeah, sure, let's go. That'll be great. The four of us played Machine of Death. What? That sounds kind of cool, actually. Which is why he never saw it coming when the piano crashed down 10 stories onto his head.
Ah, you got him. That was like freaking awesome, dude. That was way better than like Firella's poison in the toothpaste jam. You're so dreamy, husband. Will you put your man thing in my lady hole? Yeah, I like that.
That would have totally have worked, the poison thing, okay? I think it was good for Jackoff, and I definitely had fun, too. It was one of those good times when you go and you hang out with them and you find out their friends aren't total douches. Event.
I made you breakfast, so eat up, Farderella. You're eating for two. Your butt's the size of two now.
Yeah, but one of us is the size of a grain of rice.
No, you're much bigger than a grain of rice. I didn't mean me. Oh. If you don't want it, I'll gladly take it.
Eggs, bacon, where'd you get all this stuff? Hopefully one of the farmers is missing.
Well, when Mrs. Perron heard about your condition, she wanted to step in to see what condition your condition was in. She insisted that you needed to eat eggs to have a healthy baby. And I was like, she's already got lady eggs. And she's like, no, chicken eggs. I'm like, oh, okay. And when I told Ilian the good news, he pulled out this out of the stash in the storehouse.
How old is that bacon? You told them I'm pregnant? What's wrong with that, Farderella? You are.
Yeah, why not? I did it too.
I don't know if I'm ready for people to know yet. Well, get ready, Farderella. Everybody knows. Jackoff's told.
Well, when I told Mrs. Perron, she posted a message about it on the colony message board, sorta.
So everyone knows? Everyone knows what's going on in my lady parts?
Yeah, pretty much.
I haven't even told my parents yet. Farderella, it takes like a year or something for your message to get back to Earth. It doesn't, like, they're not gonna know until the kid's, like, 7 or some shit, or 1, I don't know.
What's stopping you?
I guess I wanted to tell them in person, or at least call. But that's just not possible, is it? Well, not unless you want to wait 30 years until there's a ship that'll take you back.
No, but we can send them a message.
But what if something goes wrong, like a miscarriage?
Don't say that!
Whoa, settle down.
Well, it's a possibility, isn't it? Yeah, but whatever happens, I want to face it with friends and family knowing everything.
I can't believe you did that. God, what do we say? I'd rather keep it to myself. I guess you're right. I can't believe you did that. Oh, man. We gotta pick the bitchy answer. I can't believe you even told other people without talking about me first. Nobody needs to be knowing what's going up in my lady hole parts unless I say so.
What? So you decide what I can and can't tell people? It's my kid too, dummy.
No, but if it's something important enough that we should have to decide on it together. Yup. Nup. Is that the moment in an argument when you realize you've lost and you're just like, I don't know what to say?
I'm sorry. I guess I probably should have talked to you about it first, but
it's okay. At least I got a delicious breakfast out of it.
What? Oh my god. Pregnant women and their mood swings. I can't deal with another, I don't know, what is it, 6 months of this.
We made it through another month of Talaam. Poor Jack-off. Time to decide what to do this month. Their relationship's doing good. They're actually pretty happy. Still in the first trimester. Maybe we'll have her take it easy at work. Her temperature's good, but her blood pressure's low and her pulse rate is fast. So, Jack-off and Fartarella, what are you gonna name the baby?
Baby, I love baby. I like babies. Can I touch him in the baby face? Oh, I'm always the last to hear about these things. I got some good baby names. You can call Theodore Rufus Mexican.
What?
I haven't decided on a name yet. We just barely found out ourselves.
Oh, congratulations. Shut up, Mayor dumbass. I hate you.
That's wonderful.
It's about time. Jack-off, come by sometime. I have something for the baby. Oh, that sounds creepy.
Oh, congratulations may be premature. Approximately 15% of pregnancies end in a miscarriage during the first trimester.
Shut up, Dr. Lily.
Even so, it's something to celebrate.
Oh, congratulations, Fartarella. Oh, I wanted to do that. And Jack-off, people are always forgetting about the father. Yes, of course. Yeah, fuck you, Brennan. Yeah, fuck you, Brennan. See, it's yes, of course. You know you wanted to get with Fartarella.
Has anyone seen Pete? He doesn't come home last night.
Didn't he drop a message earlier? Hopefully he hasn't killed anyone with his tractor again.
Natalia, there was an accident. He didn't mean be driving over babies with his tractor. He and Brandon got rather intoxicated last night, testing Pete's latest brew.
He's got it still? I'm going to Talaam.
I'll check out the community center for you. Thanks, Naomi. Hope that's all it is.
Hey, baby. Maybe home soon. Sorry you're worried.
We can talk about it when you get home, dear.
Whatever she says, it was completely worth it, Pete. That was your best creation yet. Oh, did they have gay sex with each other? That's not right, because Pete's married. If he was single, whatever, man, but...
I'm sure I don't have time to remind you, gentlemen, to make sure the community center is ready for the meeting this afternoon.
No problem, we've got it covered. Oh, get it, man, we've got it covered because the floor is covered in... You're hilarious. That's like, you know what that is? That is like when you write a Facebook post to one of your friends, like an inside joke, and you write one word, or like one short comment, and they write a comment back, and then two other idiots hijack the post with 50 other comments. You're like, quit spamming my thing, you idiots. We're gonna take it easy at work, because she's having a baby. Let's work on the physical a little bit. We're gonna spend a little more time together with Jack-off, because that's really working for their relationship. Month 16, getting all the sex in your sexy holes. Oh, great, the mayor wants to meet him, wants Fartarella to meet him after work. I hate that guy. Oh, well, next time, we have the joy of meeting the mayor after work. Thanks for watching, everybody. Things are going pretty well so far. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. I've said it a bunch of times. If you want to play this game yourself, there should be a link in the description, and, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. Why am I recording the saving?